What's going on, guys? Hope we're having a good one. So, today's video is going to be quite interesting. Um, I did not anticipate making a video like this pretty much ever. And it's kind of ironic that I'm making a video right now during this time. Um, and it's not good news. So, just for warning, this video may go on for 20 minutes, can be a 30-minute video, because there's definitely a lot to talk about. There's definitely um, a lot of things I need to cover that I want to cover that I do want to make you guys aware of going forward in the foreseeable future within the next 3 months to anywhere from 6 months to a year. Um, Now, I'm not a fortune teller. I don't have a crystal ball. So everything that I say in this video is not financial advice. This is not, um, this is not set in stone. Anything can change in the blink of an eye, okay? But we have signals. And when we have signals, and then we have historical data, we always want to follow the historical data and see where the trends are going. And then we want to see what the market sentiment is when we're in the present time. And then we're able to make our decisions as people who are, investing, right? Collecting, doesn't matter what the case may be, right? So let's go ahead and get in this video. So, I don't know where to cover. I think I'm going to cover what's going on right now around the world. And before I do that, all right, it kind of annoys me, okay? Because this channel, I'm going on to almost like 1,100 subscribers. And by the way, I truly appreciate the support for my subscribers and everything like that. This channel is very small compared to other channels in this community. I think the average channel size for this community is anywhere from like a good high-end like a high-end channel will be anywhere from like 30K, 50K to 100K subscribers. I would say when you are pretty big in this space. And I don't see any of these guys, these influencers, these people that are in this space, are not even talking about this, okay? And it annoys me because it's like, if you had the best interest for your subscribers, this would be important to talk about. And no one's talking about it. So it seems like I'm like the only one who's gonna be talking about this, and people are gonna come after me. People are gonna come at my head. People are gonna say I'm a moron. People are gonna say I'm stupid. I don't know what I'm talking about. Blah blah blah. That's fine. I am completely okay with that. Okay, because just like I called the One Piece crash, just like I called a massive crash for Pokemon a few months ago on this channel. You can go ahead and go on my channel, look at the uploads, and I called those out. Okay, and other things that I've called out in the past, right? People have hated on it. Okay, but I am just warning my subscribers, the people that follow me and support me on this channel, of what's happening and what's going on. And what do I think is going to happen, right? I'd rather be wrong, right? I'd rather be wrong and tell you, and then I end up becoming wrong, rather than not tell you, right? And then it ends up becoming true, and then it makes me look shady. And that's exactly what these YouTube influencers are doing, and I don't mind calling them out, right? The what is it called? These guys who are big on investing in the collectible card world, these type of guys, right? And there's a lot of things going on right now. So it's either one or two things why these YouTubers don't talk about what's going on right now. It's either one, they're very ignorant, which I doubt. They're not ignorant. They're not stupid, right? They're very ignorant to the rest of the macroeconomic world, right? It's either they're very ignorant or they're very shady, which I'm going to go with number two. Let me go ahead and explain number two. Number two is when these guys know exactly what's happening, okay? Your favorite YouTuber influencer knows exactly what's going on right now in the markets and the collectible card world, especially. The markets are not doing well right now in Pokemon, okay? Evolving Skies is actually down almost 10% since its all-time high. Now, is that just a correction? Is it gonna bounce back? I don't know, right? But same thing with Fusion Strike. Fusion Strike is consolidating right now. Lost Origin is down right now as well. And there's a lot of alternate art cards that are dumping right now in price. So, like I said, I think the reason why there's a lot of people that are not talking about this is because they're probably unloading their bags. They're probably more than likely unloading their bags at these prices right now, of where these prices are at right now. And then once they go unload their bags, conveniently they'll go on their YouTube and tell you after the fact that they unloaded all their bags that the market's crashing. Right? Market's crashing, but I already unloaded all my bags. I've already unloaded all my stuff onto the market, so it doesn't affect me, right? And it's so funny because that's exactly what's happening. And That is not a conspiracy theory. If you think that that's not happening right now, you bet your ass it's happening right now. And I have all my stuff, by the way, right here. So I have no strings attached. I have nothing to gain from this other than informing my subscribers. Okay? And you know me, if you've been following me for a long time, I try to be as genuine as I possibly can by telling you guys the truth of what's happening and keeping you guys aware of the markets. Okay? Because there's money on the line. There's a lot of money on the line for everybody that's invested, people that have different positions. So I'm just calling out a lot of YouTube influencers right now who are conveniently quiet about this right now. Okay? And I just find it kind of just hilarious, right? There's only a few YouTubers that I trust in this community that I fully think that are truly authentic, but there's a lot of people in here who are snakes. A lot of fucking snakes in here, in my opinion. So let me go ahead and make you aware of what's going on after that entire rant. Okay. Right now, the markets are not doing well. Right now, there's a humongous stock market correction going on right now in the stock market. The stock market the past few days has liquidated more than $3 trillion. That's a lot of fucking money, and that was tied up into the stock market, right? And there's a lot of recession fears looming right now. And with the recent unemployment reports coming out the past couple days, and the recent earnings for Q2 coming out, right? And these are the markers that have taken a massive hit on the stock market because the earnings, the earnings for these big companies, the Teslas, Amazons, Microsoft, Nvidias, they didn't do well. And we're seeing 10, 15, 20% corrections in those single stocks, right? And so with the unemployment reports and with the slow job growth back in July, people are afraid. Investors, especially, are seeing what's unfolding right now. Okay. And there's fear that there is going to be a massive recession coming, where there's massive job losses across the nation, right? And if that's going to be the case, then that's going to slow down the economy. I'm sure the GDP will be affected. Our GDP will be affected. I know our GDP is on the plus side right now, but I don't see that lasting here in the next, for the rest of the year, I would say. And so now that we have that on the table, if there's truly a recession coming, right? And if there's going to be mass layoffs, unemployment goes to 7%, 8%, 9%, 10%, maybe even 15%. It could. I'm not saying it will, but it could, right? So those are the type of numbers we saw in the Great Recession back in 08. If that is going to be the case, right, then there's going to be a lot of collateral damage. People are going to lose jobs. People are going to lose equity. People are going to lose their positions in the market. People are going to lose a lot of money, life savings, right? So now we can swing it back to Pokemon, okay? Do I think the bull run for Pokemon is over? Do I think the Sword and Shield bull run is over? And do I think we're about to go into a massive bear market for collectibles? Do I think that? I don't know the foreseeable future for the next 12 months to 2 years. But I will say right now, the trajectory is not looking good. It's not looking good at all. If I had to guess, I think we are entering into a bear market, another bear market. And we will just have to wait and see, right? That's just my opinion. Now, what am I going to do? What's my position? What is going to be my plan going forward for the next 6 months to a year? Okay, so I've already sold most of my investments. And I'm going to sell everything in my Pokemon business. I'm going to liquidate everything, okay? I'm going to liquidate everything. I haven't liquidated everything yet, but I'm starting to sell things off. And I have a lot of things to liquidate. Sealed product, a lot of singles, a lot of slabs. I have a lot of stuff, right? Thousands and thousands of dollars worth of cash that's in my business. And for myself as an individual, I'm doing what I think is best right now to prepare myself for the next 6 months to a year. you know, I have to stay in cash for a while to obviously just as a big emergency fund, obviously, because we don't know what's going to happen, you know? If job layoffs are going to occur and people can't afford to buy Pokemon anymore, right? And people can't afford to buy the luxury goods because Pokemon is a luxury good, believe it or not, guys. Pokemon is not a necessity. When there is a humongous market crash and there's a recession, right? People are not going to buy Pokemon cards. People are just going to buy the bare minimum stuff to survive that season, right? And we don't know how long that's going to last. We don't know if this recession will last for 3 months. We don't know if it's going to last for 6 months, a year, 2 years, 4 years, maybe. We don't have any idea, right? So that is my plan. And whatever you do with this information, you can take it by a grain of salt. You could call me crazy. You can call me stupid. That's completely fine. I'm just keeping you aware, and I'm keeping myself honest as well because I believe I have an obligation, right? You guys follow me, my subscribers. You guys support me. So I'm going to do my very best to give you the truth, right? I want this to also be a place where I'm giving you genuine truth. And I don't want to steer my subscribers in a way where it only benefits me and it rips you guys off. So keep that in mind. Every big YouTube channel you see right now that's not talking about this, you should be a little weary. Be a little weary of them, okay? And trust me, if there's a recession, it's going to affect everybody. It's not just this community, it's going to affect everybody. Somehow, some way. Investors, employees, retirees, 401ks, Roth IRAs, the stock market, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, the probably real estate. Real estate right now is cooling off. We can see a real estate crash, or real estate. We can see a housing market crash as well, right? We could. So, we're gonna see what happens. Don't know what's gonna happen in the foreseeable future, but it's best to prepare now rather than not prepare at all. And you are just a leaf in the wind. That's the last thing you want to be in a situation like this. Do your own research. Do your due diligence, and I will see you guys in the next video with more updates going on. There's gonna be mass liquidation, so my eBay is just gonna be. I'm gonna auction off everything in my eBay. I'm sitting on profits right now, so thank God for that. I can afford this type of liquidation. Even if I couldn't afford this liquidation, even if I was like down in money or down whatever, I would still take my cash and just hold on to it for a while and just buy back. I can always buy back in. That's the plan, is buy back in when things have settled. We don't know how long that's gonna take, but right now I want to be in cash. And to liquidate all this right now, I will be 100% in cash after this mass liquidation. Pokemon's the last thing I have to liquidate for my own investments. After that, it's going to be 100% cash, and I'm going to stay cash heavy for a very long time until all this. Who knows how long this is going to take? So, anyways, hope you're all doing well, guys. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.